MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Trevor Richards will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Robert. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the White Sox, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt about it, Dero. They're looking to embark on an 8-game road trip. First things first, win this one here. Worry about getting on that bird for 8 games after this one here today. Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Robert on at first, nobody out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Moncada is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. On the ground near home. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that misses 1-1. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And it's 1-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Misses, ball 2.
got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
White Sox leave one. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Vince Velasquez will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop Game 2, win Game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Jose.
Into the box, Jose Martinez. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Roll, this guy's been white hot all season long. Needs to pick the pace up, though. 2nd right now in average in the league.
I agree with you, Dan. He's going to get hot if he wants to chase down this coveted batting title. He's got to find a way to not chase the numbers and trust the process each time he steps in the box.
The windup and the 0-1. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. His lifetime line against Velasquez, he's 0 for 4. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Let's get something started here.
Rip toward the gap in right. Rays in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
I'm sure that first run comes as a relief more than anything. They could only muster one run the entire previous game, so to notch that run early takes the pressure off a little bit. And with a man standing at second, they're hoping that's just the beginning.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Ready with the 1-0. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Here's the 1-1.
Nope, that's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Chased a bad ball up out of the zone, 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into center field, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
In now, Brandon Lau. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. The 1-0 home. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Popped him up. Grandal has a play, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. 1 inning in the books here. The Rays lead it 2-0. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy.
And he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him, a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 16 homers and 41 RBIs. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Come set, now the pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that one.
Squared that one up just a little late. Working for the punch out and the offering. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So here's Jose Abreu as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. None out, runners at first and second. Great curveball there, really fooled him with that one. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Abreu is a .270 hitter, a respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. One and two, here it comes. Now Abreu connects deep to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
First and second here with nobody out. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. None out, runners at first and second. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And in steps Scott Kingery. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Called strike 2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The batter.
Stepping up to the plate, Luis Robert, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
1-0. Here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3 balls, no strikes. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Adames scoops it up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Rays 2 and the White Sox 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Manuel Margot.
The center fielder, Maxwell.
First offering on its way. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-2.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2. Count is 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2. Bases are empty, one man out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Set to deliver on 3-0. Ruled a strike on the outside corner, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
1 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie.
Now at the plate, Willie Adames, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Two and 0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone, 2 and 2. From the belt, the pitch, and he struck him out.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Stepping in now, Yandy Diaz, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Robert is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. We've played 2. It's now 3-1 Tampa.
Back now at Tropicana Field, home of the Rays, who have benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into this game, they rank among the best teams in the league in strikeouts and hits allowed, which is no doubt an indication that they have a lot of depth on this staff. One member of the coaching staff reiterated that most teams realistically have only 2 or 3 dominant arms, if that. But we're extremely fortunate. We've got so many talented guys that we're really confident in throwing out there in just about any situation.
Leading off for the White Sox,
Thank you, Heidi.
the third baseman, Moncada.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Yohan Moncada will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Here's the 0-2. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
The 1-2. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 26 for him on the season as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Into the box, Nomar Mazara.
The right fielder.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
Mazara, the former Ranger, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
3 runs already home here. Three and one.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Back up the middle. Adames picks it up to second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Jose Abreu. Here it comes.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
0-1 count and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's under it, and that retires the side. Sox get 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-3 for the Southsiders. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives, and even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
And leading up for the
Thank
Rays,
you, Heidi.
the left fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. And it comes up on him there as it kicks off the glove.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
At the plate, Ji-Man Choi. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here. Capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Nobody out, runner on first. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Three and 0 now. Brandon Lau will be next. Now the 3-0 offering is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 23 for him thus far. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Brandon Lau. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nate Lowe.
Digging in now, Nate Lowe, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Lowe stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the 0-1. In the air out toward right field. Mazzara is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We played 3 full, and it's now 5-4 Tampa Bay. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance, and he gave a glowing review about the quality of the swings they're putting together. He said the frequency with which they're barreling up the baseball in this one has been outstanding, and frankly, really fun for him to watch. Our researchers tell me that 7 of their hits have had exit velocities of 90 miles an hour or better, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the White Sox.
All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Jay Bruce. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
In now, Scott Kingery. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Martinez will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Digging in to try it again, Luis Robert. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2 is in there, a called strike 3.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
So here's Yoan Moncada as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
As a look, now the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Let it rip that time, 3-0, but the fastball's by him, 3-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
The 3-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Rays 5 and the White Sox 4. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home.
Count 2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he fouls this one off. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be Willy Adames. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
A runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Michael Kopech answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Kopech.
So now to the plate, Yandy Diaz, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
First and second here with nobody out. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Striding in once again, Jose Martinez. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
1 out here in the Tampa Bay 4th, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Here comes the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Struck him out, and now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Rays will settle for just the 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rays are in front 6-4. Craig Stammen, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 36, Craig.
Into the box now, Tim Anderson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery.
Yeah. Look out, 1-1.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. A bouncer up the middle. Adames brings it in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Settling in now, Eloy Jimenez, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive, base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Nomar Mazara, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
From the stretch, Yasmani Grandal stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Two out here and a runner at second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. Score remains steady at 6-4. Now at the plate, Brandon Lau. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Second baseman, number 8.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
2-2.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Is at the knees and called strike 3. Stepping in, Nate Lowe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Stepping in, Manuel Margot. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Hey, what do you say now, Ray?
The 0-1 delivery. Fouled off. The 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Runners on first with 1 down. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
So here's Mike Zunino as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Couple of walks for him thus far. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Outside, 2-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hit hard to short. Anderson brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. They're up 6-4. In now, Jose Abreu. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Jose Abreu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Here it comes.
That's ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Sinker, 3-2 now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as we take a look at the White Sox leaders in that category, he currently sits 3rd on the team. Into the box, Jay Bruce. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Right side, but it's well foul. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
At the plate now, Scott Kingery. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 1-1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Oliver Drake will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year. Into the box now, Luis Robert, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Three and 0 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoán Moncada. From the belt, the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. White Sox strand a couple. They trail it here 6-4. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up is the shortstop, Willie Adames.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Third baseman number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Striding into the box, Yandy Diaz. And now a pitch on the way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Strike taken up in the zone.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
At the plate, Jose Martinez. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Lazarus going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home, grounded down the third baseline. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Luke Jackson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
At the plate, Tim Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Eloy Jimenez. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
Nope.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
1 strike.
The 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Adames scoops it up, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
Now to the plate, Nomar Mazara. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The catcher, Yasmani Rondon.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 2-2 to first. He's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. The White Sox lead 1. Score remains steady at 6-4. Dane Dunning gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 78, Dane Dunning.
At the plate, Ji-Man Choi. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses inside 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1-0 home.
Ball.
And an awful swing there, 2-0, as the count goes to 2-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is in time as Grandal gets his man.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Mazzaro looks up. Adios, pelota. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far, and it's now 7-4.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
Stepping in now, Nate Lowe, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 13, Margot.
Ready once again, Manuel Margot, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Margot carries a batting line right at 240.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Nick Anderson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 70, Nick Anderson.
Up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Abreu.
He's set and the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The 0-1 delivery. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Jay Bruce. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
0-1, here's the pitch. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. And Bruce will lay off that one. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Scott Kingery.
Ready for another chance? Scott Kingery. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
One and one, here it is. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck, he should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Late that time for a strike. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Mike Sonnino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Ball back outside.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
To the plate now, Willie Adames.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yandy Diaz. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Mazara's on his horse. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They hold a 7-4 lead. Jose Alvarado comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Luis Robert. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this will be fouled away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Turned on down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here it comes. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Here's the pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoán Moncada. Has a look, now the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Now at the plate, Tim Anderson, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now the 1-0. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Stepping into the box, Eloy Jimenez. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First pitch on its way.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now this small but vocal crowd come to their feet. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
The White Sox down to their last strike. And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
7-4 the final finish today. Tampa Bay led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Craig Stammen gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Vince Velasquez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Jose Alvarado closes the door for the save, his 22nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the White Sox, 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.